Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to teach you guys how to custom pin your own GPU. First off, you need a few items. First one being the screwdrivers. Then you need spray paint, whichever color you prefer. Then you need isopropyl alcohol, which should be 99%. I couldn't get 99%, so I'm using 70% over here. And then you also need thermal paste to reseat the GPU back. So in today's video, I'll be tearing down and respraying the AMD Radeon 5700 XT by PowerColor. That's the Red Devil. And in unboxing this, you get the instruction manual, sticker, and the club card by PowerColor. So the 5700 XT is considered one of the best budget GPUs out there right now for budget gaming. That's 1080p gaming. I mean, it even rivals the RTX 3060. The 5700 XT is rocking an 8GB memory size, and it also has one HDMI port and 3 display ports. You can roughly get it around £200 right now, but I bought this specific one from eBay for around £150. So this is the GPU that we'll be working on today. My own, I'm going to be spraying it all white is because in the next video that I post, I'm going to be doing an all white Monkey D. Luffy Gear 5 build. Turn on the notification so that you don't miss out on that wonderful video. So now we're going to get our screwdriver and start dismantling the GPU for respraying. I'll be speeding up most of the parts in this video is because this video actually took 2 to 3 days to shoot, so there's a lot of footage. So you can slow down the speed of the video, or if you have any questions, just leave it down in the comment. I'll get back to you. So first off, we're going to take off the front brackets of the GPU. After we take off the fan, then we take off the GPU holder, then the back plate. So in total, we'll be spraying 4 parts of the GPU. The first part being the front brackets, that is split into 2. Then we have 3 fans, then we have the back plate, and then we also have the GPU holder. So now we come on to the main task, that is spraying of the GPU parts. You need gloves and the spray paint, that's the color of your choice. But first, when you finish dismantling the GPU, you want to place the GPU and the GPU board at a safe place just to avoid any misunderstandings. So when spraying the parts, you will want to spray in 3 different sections. That's the first coat, second coat, and then the third coat. So the first coat is supposed to take about 50% of the part, and then the second coat about 75%, and then the third coat should take the full 100%. So generally, you want to wait for the spray paints to dry before moving on to the next coat. So mine, the first coat dried in about 30 minutes to an hour, and then I moved on to the second coat, as you can see. So with my front brackets, I had RGB lights in it, so I had to remove it. And then also my back plate, there was a place for the RGB in which I used sellotape over it so that it just doesn't cover the effects of the RGB. So after all 3 coats, I waited 1 full day for it to fully dry. It's because when you put it into the PC, heat and all of that can spoil the paint. So as you can see, this is the final look of the spray painted parts. So the next thing that you're going to do is that you're going to go to get your GPU so that you can reapply the thermal paste onto it. First off, you need your isopropyl alcohol to wipe off the existing thermal paste along with a napkin or tissue. So I had to remove the old thermal paste from two places, that is on the GPU chip itself and then on the heatsink as well. So after cleaning the thermal paste from the GPU and the heatsink, what you're going to want to do is that you're going to want to attach the back plate back to the GPU. This is because you don't want to apply the thermal paste and then now put the heatsink onto it. It becomes a bit messy. And in my case, because I had RGB, I had to put in some wires as well. So now when applying the thermal paste, what I like to do is that I use a P dot and then spread it out using the spatula that comes with the thermal paste. Over here I'm using the Thermalright thermal paste. So after spreading the thermal paste on the GPU, you have to bring the heatsink and carefully place it down onto the GPU. So what you can do is that before you place the thermal paste on the GPU, you can get your heatsink and then place it down on the GPU just to get the general location of it. Find out where exactly it's supposed to be. So now we come to the assembly of the GPU. So what I did with this is that I took note of which screw goes where using the videos that I took. You can also do the same thing so that it will be reverse engineering it, so that you just know that this screw goes over here and then you're not going to lose any screws as well. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. But before that, I would just like to say thank you to all of you guys for all the support that you have shown me. Now, this is the final shot. And also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks.